Yo, you're welcome back to the channel. It's Overdue Media once again. Today we're going to do something different. I'm going to talk about my experience with the YARIS 2007 model that I've been in my possession for the past 1 year. So let's do this. There are two generations of the YARIS. There are ones that were made, the first set, which is probably the Mark 1 from 1999 to 2005. And there is the second set, which is a little bit bigger, which started coming out in 2005 till they stopped production. So I'm talking about the model 2007, which has been in my possession for the past 13 months or so thereabout. And it's up for sale right now. I just want to talk about it, make a video about it before it goes. Maybe someone will be able to get some useful information from my experience with this car. So I had the Toyota Yaris 1.3 liter VVT-i with 87 PS or 86 horsepower. It's not a fast car, I'll start with that. But then I'm going to tell you 5 very nice things about this car and maybe some that are not too nice. So the first one definitely is the practicality. This car is very practical. You can actually pull down the seats and be able to transport even a washing machine. I personally used it to transport an 8-piece acoustic drum set, which I bought at the time. I didn't need to go get an extra bus or beg somebody to help me go pick it up. So it was very practical in that aspect. It can take 3 at the back, maybe not comfortably. I'm talking about adults. 2 at the front, that's 5 at a time. And there are a lot of compartments on the dashboard that I thought I wouldn't be making use of, but with time I found out that I had stuffs all over the compartment. They were definitely useful. One other thing I found very useful, which I didn't think of at first, was the control buttons on the steering wheel. And of course, you know, the AC, the heater, it was very, very effective, at least in the model I had. Mine was a bit still clean, and I bought it for about 3,500 euros. I know that, you know, the retail value is also something I thought of. So practicality, I'll give it up for this car. Number 2, the fuel consumption, between 5 to 6 and even 7, depends on how you drive this car. Liters is what you require to travel 100 kilometers in this car. If you drive it in town and your AC and everything is up, you probably be burning about 5.5 to 6. Sometimes I achieve even 5.2. So I'll put it on the average of 6 or 5.5 to 6 liters for 100 kilometers. So the fuel consumption is comparatively good enough, you know, for a small car. Number 3 is the maintenance. The maintenance is quite cheap. Of course, the car is built with a lot of plastic, very light. I never really need to replace anything in this car. I only ordered a key cover from eBay, which was about 4 euros, let's say 5 euros. So those are some of the stuffs you can actually enjoy when you're using this car. You know, the maintenance is quite cheap. The insurance, of course, is also cheap. I paid about 39 euros every month for this car, and for the insurance, and the yearly insurance is about 89 euro. So the fourth is definitely the reliability. Everybody knows that the brand Toyota is known for their reliability. This car is reliable, at least for the 13 months or thereabout that I've used it. It never really disappoints. I've used it in winter, in the ice, in the rain, of course, sun. The reliability is definitely one of it. Number 5, Toyota, even in Germany, is expensive. It's not that, you know, cheap like you think, you know, for a small car like this too. But the retail value with Toyota is very, very high. If you buy a Toyota, you definitely will be able to resell it and not lose, you know, handsome part of the money. I bought this car for about 3,500. I'm expecting to sell it for about 3,000, and with about 14,000 kilometers Right now we are having about 24. I bought it for about when it was still 110,000 kilometers on it. So I've run about 14 to 15,000 on it in a year. The retail value is something that would definitely be considered when you're buying this car. The disadvantages when you get into the car, it's built with plastic. There's no sense of luxury as far as this car is concerned, but then that's a preference thing. If you're buying this kind of car, you shouldn't be expecting that much, especially with the fact that it was made in 2007. So but this one is very, very plasticky. You can feel it everywhere, you know, but at the end of the day, that's what makes it light, and that's what makes the parts also cheap. Number two is the road noise. It's practically loud. So I'm just put down the volume of the music so you can hear the engine and the noise coming from the outside of the car. When you've driven in cars like the Audis, the Mercedes, and the Volkswagens that we have in Germany, you definitely would notice the difference, you know, immediately. But then there's the music system, the entertainment system is good in the car. At least the model I had even had a touchscreen, which I never used. You can just, you know, bump up the music and forget about the sound. The last thing I'll probably talk about, which is definitely not a big deal, is the fact that the car is very slow. It takes time for it to pick up. Who's this car for? Basically for everyone looking for easy, cost-effective car that can take you from point A to B without any problem. The YARIS 2007, at least the model I have, and I think the Mark 1 too, does that and does it very well. I recommend this car for first car owners who just got their driver's license. So just in case you are involved in any minor scratches or, you know, accident, it won't take too much to fix the car. So if you have, you know, a new car or something like that and you don't want the kilometer to run too high, you can have a kind of a car B where you take to work every day. It doesn't matter if the kilometer is just running up. So I'll recommend this car for those people. And of course, if you are just going to be driving within city, this car is perfect. That's all I have. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumb up, and I'll see you on the next one. So for those of you that have driven this car before, or even in a smaller car, share your experience in the comment section. I'll try my best to also answer any question that regards my experience. So I'll see you on the next one. Peace.